we go. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. So some announcements to make. Number one, a lot of our team is on vacation. Peter is celebrating his 75th birthday and a family reunion, and they took the grandkids and they drove up to, I think, Idaho, somewhere beautiful, and they're on this big trip. So normally Peter would be going live in the Facebook. He does the recordings, he takes care of everything. And so he is not here, and I have several other members that are all over the world. So this is a really good thing to be able to show you that you do not have to be an expert in all things to do everything. And so today we are now recording and we are live in the Facebook group. So yay, Trina, for figuring out technology. It is possible. If you struggle with that, call me because I can help you. The second thing that I want to say is just a couple of announcements. Number one, convention. If you guys have not enrolled or signed up for convention, the theme this year is Rise Above. The dates are June 16th through the 19th. It's virtual, so you don't have to go there. It is the most incredible thing. Last year I had a party-ish at my house, a COVID-friendly party. Natalie, Alexia came, and Catherine McNulty came, like a few people came to my house, and we just watched it together, and they launch all these new products, and only the people that are at convention get them. They run out so fast, like you need to sign up. The cost is $55 to sign up for convention, and then I think the recordings are available till the end of the month, so they do record them, so if you miss one, you know, then you can watch it there. Also, they have a 5K. It's a virtual 5K, but I signed up because I am all about health right now. I'm really focusing on it. And I signed up my grandson, who's 7, to go with me. And they sent us, when we signed up, they sent us these really cool shirts. It says, "Your voice is your superpower." So my grandson and I both have matching shirts, and they sent a bottle of Valor, like comes with it. So we're going to get up on the 19th the race starts at 6 in the morning, and it's superhero themed. So I'm going as Wonder Woman because that was his theme of his birthday party. So he's going to be Thor. I'm going to be Superwoman, and we're going to go out and we're going to do this 5K, and it'll be my first 5K. It's going to be fun. And I think that you guys would have a lot of fun if you joined in and went there. Let me put the links real quick in the thing. See, I can multitask in the chat. Let me put this here. Control V. I know it's long. There's probably a shorter link to the registration thing, but I was just trying to do it right before we hopped on this call. So hold on one second. And here is the link to the 5K. I know, see how long that is? I'm sorry, I was trying to do it. The other thing I want to share with you is beginning next week, this is super important, write this down, our 10:30 a.m. calls that we have every Tuesday are moving to 4:30 p.m. Pacific. And the reason that we're doing that is because as COVID has lifted, especially in the United States, a lot of people are going back to work, and they're just not able to come to these morning calls. Even in the other group in the Oily Lounge, in their calendar, their morning calls are very low attendance, but their evening calls later in the day are much more busy, and more people can attend. And so they tend to like to come to live events rather than watch a recording. Right? Would you all agree? It's like more fun to be here live. So I apologize in advance. We have people all over the world that this is the perfect time for them. But for us in the United States, we needed to do it like later in the day. So that is that. All right. Oh, that's it. That's all that I have. And so, are you guys ready? I'm really, really excited about this presentation. I just want to tell you that I started with Jack's Breakthrough to Success program that he did last month, and he had us. One of the exercises was to go through and like, what is our goal, like our breakthrough goal, like something that we really wanted. And for me, it was, what I have found is that when I focus on my diet, I have a limiting belief, which we probably all do, that diets fail. Every time I go on a diet, it fails. It does not work. And so no matter what I do and how long I stick with it, I believe it's not going to work. And so guess what? It doesn't work. So what I did and what I learned, and this is crazy because I've done this so many times with Jack at his events, but what I learned was, or what I decided was, I'm going to focus on health. So I'm going to do things all the time that are going to be healthy. And then, so what would my breakthrough goal be that if I did it and I completed it, it would be because of this training that I had with Jack. And that was the 5K. So me enrolling in it, I'm drinking tons of water, I'm following a great eating plan, and I'm taking a lot of supplements. And so I had to find out what supplements were good for me. And so what happened was I went into Young Living's back office, and instead of ordering from somewhere else, I'm like, what do they have? Like, what is in there? What can I use for me? Plus I suffer from diverticulitis, so I have some gut issues. So I learned so much and I got so excited. So I went and I found these slides and was able to, put this together. And just so you know, I'm not an expert. I am not an expert. I am not a doctor. What I have is and I'm telling you this because I want you to know you do not have to be an expert to do this. These slides are available. If you wanted to do this supplement class yourself, you absolutely can, because everything is in there. It's all for you. So the information I'm going to give you is on the slides. So I will be doing some reading because I don't have everything memorized, and that's okay. It's absolutely okay. It's actually better that I read it than have all you think that I'm an expert and you have to be an expert before you can start sharing this information. Does that make sense? All right. Yay. Okay, so I am going to share my screen and you are going to tell me that you can see, let me see, not this. Do you see build forward with confidence?
Yes.
Yes,
That is
we
not
do.
what I want you to see. Hold on 1 second. I want you to see, that was a different screen here. Now I'm gonna go share screen. You see supplements?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, we do. Looks great.
Awesome. Hey, yay. Oh, good. Anyone, so what has happened now? Let me try one more thing. Show grid video. Ha! I have figured out that I can share a portion of my screen and I can highlight just the slide I want you to see, and I can see the notes, and I have the chat on here so I can see you, and I can see 6 of you. So just so you know, I can see Sprite, Jack, Monica, Victoria, and Byron. So you guys need to be very animated while I'm talking and say, woohoo, this is what's happening. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Super excited. And let me make sure the recording, oh good, we're recording, I already did that. Okay, so I wanna welcome everybody and thank you for being here. I kind of told you a little bit at first about my diverticulitis. I had, it's a very painful, it's an infection in your colon. You have diverticuli, and diverticulitis would be like a flare-up. It is a terrible pain, and in 2019 in June, they went in and removed about 10 inches of my colon. Before I did that, they put me on a very special, it's called a low residue diet. I call it the Thanksgiving diet. And I went from 208 to 250 pounds. Imagine if you could not eat any fruits, no vegetables, zero fiber, and they kept putting my surgery off for months. I mean, it was terrible. For almost 6 months, my surgery was put off. And so coming out on the other side of that, I thought I was cured. I literally thought I was cured and I would never have diverticulitis again. So then I started focusing on trying to lose weight, and then I went on all these diets, and pretty much I'm sitting at, I've lost some because of what I'm about to show you, but it was a real struggle for me. And then in March, I woke up and I had it again. I got the diverticulitis, was right where, exactly in the place where they had done the resection, where they had taken my colon out and then sewn it back together. That's exactly where it was again. And I ended up being in the hospital for 5 more days and then in bed for another 10 after that on horribly, horrible antibiotics. The good news about this is I always believe now, and especially in the last few years, that the universe is out to do me good. Everything happens for me. So what happened in March, what really opened my eyes was I need to go find out about this diverticulitis. Like, why is this happening to me? So up until then, I just took pills, and then I had a surgery, and then I'm like, oh, I'm fixed, but I'm not. It's coming back. And so then I went and started studying diverticulitis, and I learned that it's absolutely curable, that we can control it, that we can do things with our diet and our gut health that will make if I were to have a flare up, it would be very minimal. And I actually have control of that. And that blew my mind. And one of the things that they said I needed to have in my diet to prevent a flare up was a lot of fiber, and I needed to drink a lot of water. So you should be drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. So at the time, I was 240 pounds. So I'm drinking 120 ounces of water a day. And the first couple of days, that's a lot of water. But now it's like I'm used to it. I'm totally used to it. It's just what I do. So that is where when I started, that would be probably the beginning of April, when I really started digging into these supplements that I'm going to share with you right now. All right. So once you learn more about these supplements, you're going to be able to pick the ones that make the most sense for you. Everyone responds differently. You may notice a difference in a week, or it could take a few months, but you want to be patient and be consistent. That's a challenge a lot of people have, and something that I had, because I would take a vitamin and I didn't immediately feel better. It wasn't like you have a headache, you take a Tylenol, the headache's gone. So you're like, oh, this works. When you take supplements, you don't have that for the most part, except for Nisha Red. For the most part, you won't see an immediate response to that. So I'm here to tell you that I've been taking these. I'll tell you which ones that I've taken, but they do work. You just need to be consistent. I get up and take them. It's become a habit for me. So you're going to be happier and healthier, and you're going to be able to focus on the things that you want. Again, I'm not a doctor. So in the comments, why don't you say what supplements, if any, are you currently taking? We'll just get on there. So quality matters. So many companies don't create their supplements from scratch. They purchase products, and then they turn those products into their own products. So Young Living is very different in that they monitor the process in their plant-based products from seed to seal all the way. So the company abides by very strict guidelines to fulfill the seed to seal promise for us. Young Living owns its own farms and requires their sister farms or their partner farms to abide by their strict guidelines of starting with the best seeds, using no harmful chemicals, hand weeding, harvesting at peak times. They distill on site, and they test minimally 3 times before sending the products off to us. And so by doing so, they give us products that are of the highest quality. So you're going to make sure that you follow the directions on the package. And if you're pregnant or nursing, there's say that, check with your doctor. Again, I'm not a doctor. So, all right. This blew my mind. Have you guys heard of bioavailability? There's a huge difference between Young Living supplements and regular store-bought supplements. So Young Living supplements have an 80% absorption rate compared to most supplements, which only have a 30% absorption rate. That's a whopping 50% increase. This tells me that you get way more bang for your buck, and the supplements will be that much more effective. The difference in our supplements is in their bioavailability and their essential oil content. So Gary Young was the first to formulate nutritional supplements with essential oils. Essential oils are infused into the supplements, and that makes the nutrients and vitamins more bioavailable in the body. This means that our body can absorb them and use the nutrients. So who here is wondering how that works? Probably, well, my science friends are super curious. So essential oils increase the assimilation or absorption of other nutrients on a cellular level, and they help remove waste from the cells, which helps detoxify them, which in turn causing the cells to function at a higher level. So in the comments, share what you would do if you had 2.5 times more energy than you had during the day than you have right now. Go ahead, I'm waiting. Bioavailability. Hey, Tricia's here. I knew there would be like a sciencey mind person would pop in. Okay, so the bottom line is that you should 100% be taking Young Living supplements over a store-bought supplement. So making the switch is as easy. Like first, just pick something that you use all the time, like maybe your favorite probiotic, and switch it out and start using the Young Living one. You can just put it on your essential rewards order and have it sent to you every month. So in this event, you're going to learn more about supplements, and then you may find some new unique ones that you want to try. Okay, so here we go. Cleansing Trio. Let's talk about the cleanse kits. This one is called the Cleansing Trio. It's not as scary as it sounds. You still get to eat food. You know, you're not like not eating anything for 10 days and just drinking water. This is a food-based cleanse. You want to keep all your food clean, but what you have to do is incorporate these supplements into your routine for 4 to 8 weeks. The Cleansing Trio contains 3 supplements that you need to begin improving your health and eliminating waste because they specifically support normal liver function. And that's really important. If your liver's not working, you're going to have a lot of struggle. So with this cleansing system, you're going to notice more energy and an overall improved well-being. I did this Cleansing Trio and I absolutely love it. So this kit includes Comfort Tone, Essential Zyme, and ICP. So Essential Zyme, it basically helps chomp everything up. So if you're not eating a lot of kefir, bananas, soy sauce, pineapples, avocados, bee pollen, papayas, sauerkraut, miso, kiwi, you better take Essential Zyme so you get more enzymes. Enzymes are proteins that control the speed of chemical reactions in your body. Without enzymes, you wouldn't be able to breathe, swallow, drink, eat, or digest your food. So therefore, it's important to make sure that you're getting the proper enzymes to break down food and improve digestion in the cleansing process. So Essential Zyme is formulated to improve, this is for your digestive health and your enzyme activity and pancreatic function. Just so you know, the oils that are in Essential Zymes is fennel, clove, peppermint, tarragon, and thyme. So it's not just remember they're infused. So those are the oils that it's infused with that helps get it into your system. Comfort Tone. I've been taking this for, I think I just finished up 8 weeks. So once you eat it, you have to move it. So there's nothing more comforting than knowing Comfort Tone is going to get rid of waste and gases in your colon. So how does it do that, right? Comfort Tone capsules contain an effective combination of herbs and essential oils to support the health of the digestive system by eliminating residue from the colon by supporting normal peristalsis, which helps move everything through your bowels. So I know a lot of you have heard that, you know, you can carry up to 10 pounds of waste in your gut on any given day. And that's because it's sitting there. A lot of times people will do a cleanse or they'll do a colon cleanse and they'll lose, or if you have ever had a colonoscopy, if you ever weigh yourself before you start and after, you'll probably drop 5 to 7 pounds because you have cleaned out your colon. And so what we want to do is we want to keep our colon clean regularly. So it's probably a good idea to do this, you know, probably once a quarter, I would think you would want to do a cleanse. All right, the next product is ICP. So what I've been doing is I've been adding this ICP, 2 tablespoons of this. I add it to my shake every morning, and I make a shake from the Balance Complete from Young Living, and I put the ICP in it, and I put my Ningxia in it, and I put my sulfurzyme in it. I have like the most amazing shake every day. So ICP, sometimes they call it IC poop. So no, just kidding. Technically, that's not what it stands for, but it's a good way to remember that ICP keeps your colon clean. It's their intestinal cleanse psyllium blend. That's what ICP is. That's what it stands for. It works with an advanced mix of fibers that scour out the residues in your colon. Using the supplement is going to help you get rid of all that yuck that is sitting in your colon so it can function. Because remember, the nutrients, they get absorbed into your body. How do they get absorbed? Through the colon. So you want to have a clean colon so that when you're taking these supplements, that they will absorb into your body. Because if you have a sick colon, these vitamins aren't going to do you any good. These supplements aren't going to do you any good. Who's ready for a flat tummy? You're going to have a much more stable and happy emotions and a strong immune system if you're able to absorb proper nutrients you're putting into your body. So ICP contains a combination of soluble and insoluble fibers. They're enhanced with a special blend of essential oils, and the fibers work to decrease the buildup of waste, improve nutrient absorption, and help maintain a healthy heart. It also has 2 grams of dietary fiber, 1 gram of soluble fiber, and 1 gram of insoluble fiber. So I'm getting 4 grams of fiber just by adding this to my shake. And remember, I need lots of fiber. So hold on one second, go to the next one. Okay, so these are the basics. After you cleanse all the junk from your system and add some well-rounded support, you are going to want to add some well-rounded support with these supplements. And these are great for those people who have no idea where to start. So for you on the call, and if you have new people, new customers, maybe just getting started, these are probably going to be your core 4, like what you would want to start people out. And when they until they do a class and they find out like what supplements they need, Sulfurzyme, Life 9, Master Formula, and Omega Gize. And I'm just going to go through this a little bit and tell you about them. These 4 supplements are cost-effective and convenient solutions to incorporate additional vitamins, minerals, and nutrients into your daily routine. We would have to eat a lot of food to get all of these nutrients. And so remember, each of these products are infused with unique essential oils to increase their bioavailability. And that's going to help stretch your dollar and support your body to the fullest. So you don't have to take as much or as many because they're infused. So the first one we're going to talk about is Sulfurzyme. Now, a lot of you do the Minky drink. And so they don't talk about this in there, but here, do you know why you're putting Sulfurzyme in your Minky drink? Good health starts at the cellular level, and Sulfurzyme contains MSM, a naturally occurring organic form of dietary sulfur needed by our bodies every day to maintain the structure of proteins, protect the cells and the cell membranes, replenish the connections between cells, and preserve the molecular framework of connective tissue. It also contains wolfberries. Wolfberries are going to help free radicals get out of your body. And if you don't know the benefits of that, you can just Google that. The combination of MSM and wolfberries in the same supplement is by design. So wolfberries contain minerals and coenzymes that support assimilation and metabolism of sulfur. This supplement supports your liver, your circulatory system, and your immune system. It also comes in powder, so you can it is in caplets. I like it in the powder for the Minky drink. I also add it to my shake, so you can use it that way. Omega Gize 3. So if you don't eat fish regularly, this one is great. So Omega Gize 3, it offers a combination of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, and CoQ10. That is going to help your brain and your memory. It's combined with DHA fish oil and a blend of essential oils, all of which support the brain, heart, eye, and joint health. Higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids like EPA and DHA are strongly strongly linked to improved cardiovascular health. The oils that are in this, just to show you, is clove, which promotes a healthy immune system. German chamomile, which encourages emotional balance and provides skin and nervous support, and spearmint, which helps support digestive systems and emotions. So Omega Gize 3, I think most of us are probably not getting enough fish in our diet, and we need to have these fatty acids. So this would be a really great supplement to add to your diet. Okay, Life 9. Okay, so I have said this over and over. A healthy gut is so important to your health. If you aren't eating fermented foods like sauerkraut daily, definitely take this probiotic. These probiotics are introducing live bacteria and yeast and create healthy gut flora. So your gut can do all the amazing things it is supposed to do, absorb the nutrients. I can't wait to see how quickly you feel after once you start taking this. It combines 17 billion with a B live cultures from 9 beneficial bacteria strains. That's a lot. It also helps promote healthy digestion, supports your gut health, and helps maintain normal intestinal function for the overall support of a healthy immune system. We should all be taking this. One of the things that I was doing was just taking a handful of supplements in the morning, and then I went and read the directions. And you're supposed to take the Life 9 in the evening, which this was really good for me, because then I started looking at some of my other supplements were saying, it wasn't just in the morning, it was take them 3 times a day. So the first thing I did was I got in the habit of taking the supplements, and then I read how often and what it was. So now I have, what I do in the morning is I go out and I take my supplements and I put them in 2 little cups, and I have my day and my night, and I just stack them on each other, and I go in my room, drink my water, take my morning supplements. And then in the evening, I have my second cup sitting right here next to my desk, because this is where I spend all my time. And I have my supplements there. So right around dinner time or shortly after, around that, depending on when I'm supposed to take them, I take my nighttime. So it takes a while to get in the habit of doing this, but it's possible. I'm 52 years old, and this has become a habit for me. It feels weird. A habit is like when it feels weird to not do it. I've done it so much that if I don't, I feel off. Like if I didn't take it, it just doesn't even happen anymore. So actually, so I don't even know how to tell you how I feel. When I don't do it, I just do it. So you're going to want to take one of these capsules every night following a meal or as needed. Okay, so this one is a game changer. This is Master Formula, and we have, even in our group, had so many people. Alice swears by this. I've been hearing about it for a year, and remember, I'm just like, yeah. Well, now I got sick. So I had an event that said I needed to change the response and to have a different outcome. And what I want is to be healthy. And so this Master Formula is a combination of all things amazing. So it contains 3 separate capsules and individual prepackaged packets. So these 3 little pills provide complete support to help naturally support general health and well-being for the body. They include antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and other food-based nutrients that are easy for your body to absorb and utilize. So combined, they promote healthy cell regeneration and support your gut to support balanced emotions, brain, heart, eye, liver, immune, joint, and total body wellness. So the pills in the Master Formula are also formulated with this special technology called SSI. I have to look it up. It's called synergistic suspension isolation process. So it's called SSI technology. So if you want to dig into that, you can Google it. So basically, there's 3 little pills in the pouch. There's a liquid vitamin capsule, and in that vitamin capsule is vitamin A, D3, vitamin E, and K. And it has clove, fennel, and ginger and cardamom essential oils in that liquid capsule. There's a micronized nutrient capsule that has lemon, orange, lime, grapefruit, and tangerine essential oil in it. There's a phytocaplet, which is filled with vitamins and a blend of prebiotic extracts. You haven't heard a lot about prebiotics as much as you have probiotics. I know that was a new thing for me, but they really are just as important. So while probiotics are live beneficial bacteria, prebiotics act as a food for gut microflora. They are non-digestible fibers that ferment as they pass through the colon, and they feed the good bacteria in our gut. So while probiotics can be found in yogurt and sauerkraut, prebiotics are in foods like whole grains, like bananas, greens, onions, garlic, soybeans, and artichokes. So your body needs both. We need to have probiotics and to eat the stuff in our gut, and we need the prebiotics to feed the probiotics to keep everything working. So you're going to want to have a combination of those, and the master formula has that. They are prepackaged sachets, so little packets, they like little squares, and so you can take them with you. They travel really well. It's easier for me. What I did was, once I went and learned about these, I realized, oh, I didn't need to have all these extra things because everything was included in that master formula. So it also saves you time. You're not having to take a whole bunch of different vitamins, because most everything that you want, unless you have, if you're healthy already, the master formula would be good. It would be enough. But there are things that we'll talk about more later, like most people are deficient in vitamin D. Right? So you might want to take an extra supplement on that, but this master formula has that in there. So unless you're having a deficiency, you wouldn't need to take it. Okay, to sum it all up, Sulfurzyme is going to make sure your cells are clean and functioning properly. Life 9 probiotic is going to make sure your gut is healthy so you can absorb the nutrients that you need. Omega Gize is going to provide you with the healthy fats that are so essential to a good diet. And Master Formula is going to give you the well-rounded total body wellness through antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and other food-based nutrients. Yay! So that's that. We're going to move on to our next. I see, Byron, you added Master Formula to your ER loyalty. Yes! Yay! You're going to love it. Okay, so here we go with vitamins. So vitamins and immune support galore. If you feel like you need more energy, a happier mood, healthier skin, a stronger immune system, and way more greens in your life, these supplements are going to complement those needs. So, oops, went too fast. All right. There are 13 essential vitamins that the body requires to work properly. So many of our diets leave us vitamin deficient, and being deficient may increase your risk of health problems, including heart disease, cancer, and poor bone health. So vitamins B and C are water soluble, and they need to be consumed every day, since there's no way for your body to absorb and store them. Your body can't store them. If you could just mute yourself if you see, so I have some background noise. Okay, vitamins. The body uses what it needs and it excretes the rest through your urine. So Young Living offers these super vitamin supplements to help you get all the things that you are lacking. So Super B, this one is really cool. Super amp your day with Super B. Now Master Formula, remember, has vitamins in it, but if you were to Google any of your health problems right now, it would probably say that you need more B vitamins. B vitamins are essential to our health and well-being, and each B vitamin performs a unique and separate function in the body. So they must be replenished daily, as they're not stored in the body. So fortunately, you can find that easy to do with Young Living's Super B supplement. It has all 8 energy boosting B vitamins: B1, B2, B3, B5, B7, B9, and B12. All of those come in there. And so when you take Super B, that will help you give that boost of energy that you need. Most people, I remember when I was doing a weight loss thing, I would go in and I would get a shot of, I don't remember what that was, like, not fen. I don't remember what it was. But anyways, they would give us B12 shots. And then that would help stimulate, it would give you energy and make you feel good. And so now you can just, you don't need shots. These are infused with essential oils. So 80% of them is going to get into your body. It's not like taking another store-bought one where you take a vitamin B and you don't feel it. You're going to feel it with these. So that's really great. The other thing is, how many of us do not get enough greens in our diet? I mean, really, we don't. We're supposed to have, I don't have the chart memorized, like 5 to 7 servings of greens a day. I do like 2, right? So multigreens, you don't want to go a day without multigreens, and here's why. Multigreen capsules are made with spirulina, alfalfa sprouts, barley grass, bee pollen, Pacific kelp, and therapeutic grade essential oils. Each of these ingredients is perfect for keeping you awake and feeling your best. So if you struggle to get in your greens, multigreens makes it easy for you to get a wide variety of nutrients. So with these ones, you take 3 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. I added them to my diet. I can't even tell you how amazing it feels. So let me break down a little bit about what it's doing. So the spirulina is a source of chlorophyll, a magnesium-rich pigment that has been linked to support healthy energy levels and metabolism. Barley grass juice concentrate is an antioxidant that is rich in minerals. Bee pollen is high in protein and low in fat and sodium. It's loaded with vitamins and minerals, including potassium, calcium, magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, and B vitamins. Also, Siberian ginseng root is in here, and it enhances physical and mental vitality and endurance. Don't we all need that? And it also has kelp, which contains iodine that is needed for a healthy thyroid. And multigreens has Melissa essential oil, which energizes and helps the body's natural response to inflammation. It has lemon for your lymphatic function. It has lemongrass for your digestive system. And it has rosemary CT cineol, C-I-N-E-O-L. I don't know how to say that, C-I-N-E-O-L. So that supports the endocrine system for more hormone support. Super C. So Super C, your immune system to get what it needs. So your body needs vitamin C to form blood vessels, cartilage, muscles, and collagen in your bones. It's also vital to your body's natural healing process. So as a strong antioxidant, it's huge support. It supports your immune system. And this Super C chewable, it says, contains 1,440% of the recommended dietary intake of a vitamin C serving. And it's also laced with multiple essential oils to increase its absorption and effectiveness, right? So if you have a choice between store-bought and Young Livings, you're going to want to get Young Livings. They also come in a capsule or chewable form. The orange flavored chewable option has different ingredients and a little bit less vitamin C than the tablets, just so you know. So you can decide and choose which ones you want. I like them. I think they taste good, but I'm so used to taking, I don't need to chew them up. I think I might next time try to get the tablets just so that I have them and try them. I don't know, try different ones, see which one you like best. It's not like they're candy, but if you like to eat, maybe you'll like the chewable ones. You can just say, here, I'll just eat these. Let me eat my vitamins. That reminds me of, I'll just to tell you a side story. When I was growing up, a friend of my mom's, we were at her house and she had a big bottle of chewable vitamin C's. I remember there, and so my her daughter and I were friends. We thought they were so good. We ate like half the bottle. Like we took them like out where we were playing and we're just like eating vitamin C like it was candy. So I don't know, side story. All right. Do we do this one? More immune support. Okay, so this is really cool. So if you're supporting your body with all the effective supplements that we've already talked about, your body is going to be strong, and the need for these 2 supplements are going to go way down. So you don't necessarily need to order these every month, but things do happen, like when you are struggling you have lack of sleep, or an after dinner binge with ice cream, or maybe you're stuck in a cramped space with a lot of people. You may need to have some extra immune support. So some people like to take these 2 supplements together so that they're always seeking constant, maybe if you worked in a hospital or somewhere like that, or you're around sick people a lot. But most people need it only as needed. And so you should take your immune support supplements the moment you put yourself into a situation where your immune system is compromised. So if I have a grandson, he's 7, and it used to be like, once he started school, he seemed to be fine all summer, but once they get around a lot of other kids, then he would get sick, and then he would come home, and then I would get sick. And so that happens a lot. So maybe when the kids are going back to school in September, or, in the summertime, there's not a lot of sickness, but it seems like in fall, that's when it comes up and starts to happen. So I would take these if I was going to be traveling or around somebody who was sick, or if I'm going to go visit someone in the hospital, if you can in your state, visit someone in a hospital. Or if you're going to be on an airplane, you might want to take this. You want to take it the day before during your trip and then a few days after. So it's not just like, oh, you know, I saw my grandson, he was sick today, and you take one and done. If I know that he's coming over, I want to take it the day before, the day he's here, and the day after. So it's like 3 times. We will go into it. This one, Inner Defense, this is a liquid. This stuff is amazing. So Inner Defense reinforces your body's own defense system, and then it helps to create unfriendly environments for yeast and fungus. And that's what we need. It also promotes healthy respiratory function, and it contains our amazing thieves oil. It has it in there. So I know we've heard, you know, maybe Catherine or John, mostly Johnny Laws swears by thieves oil, and he says that he puts it directly in his mouth. Well, a lot of people, they put it under their tongue or they put it on the roof of their mouth. It has a not super pleasant. I think that you could get used to it. Maybe like drinking whiskey. At first you don't like it, but after you've had a couple shots, maybe you like it, right? But this has the thieves in a capsule form, and not a capsule, well, it's a liquid gel. It's a liquid gel. Also, FYI, it turns your pee super bright colors, super bright. Like you almost think you're radioactive. You're like, what just happened? It's really funny. It was a big shocker for me. It has thieves oil, oregano, and thyme is in there. So let's see. You would take that one soft gel daily, and then up to 3 to 5 times. It just depends on how you're feeling. Immune Pro. This one is great to take at night because it also helps promote a restful night's sleep. And I know a lot of people struggle with that, especially you know, it just seems to me like in the United States, like a lot of people struggle with sleep. I think there's a lot going on in the world, especially in our country right now, a lot of not knowing what's happening or what's going to happen. And people may have worries in their head that don't need to be there, and they may struggle getting to sleep. So this is a chewable pill and great for a late night snack. It contains powerful antioxidants and minerals through fruit, mushrooms, and it's also infused with orange essential oil that contains our amazing wolfberries. So it actually does taste good. If you're going to take it, you're going to want to take something or choose something you want it to taste good. Okay, so now we're going to talk about your brain. Thank you guys for sticking with me. We only have a few more slides, so we're almost done. I know it's a lot of me talking, so I just take a lot of notes. I feel like we're in school. I'm like learning so much. Who out there is a day older than they were yesterday? Just me? Oh, just me and Jack. All right, so I used to be scared of aging, and so now I have so many options to support some of the most important parts of my body. I feel more confident that I can stay sharp. I have a lot of things going on in my life right now, and I feel more on top of it than I ever have in my life. So the supplements in this category are going to help you keep sharp. They're going to help you with a healthy heart and a healthy brain. They're also going to support your body physically, so you can keep doing the things that you love. So this is MindWise. So it's formulated with healthy fats, essential oils, and these Sacha inchi seeds from the Peruvian Amazon to decrease that daily brain fog. It also contains turmeric, which we all know is really good for you. And it has endless health benefits for bone and joint support and adding neuron production in the brain. It has a fruity, nutty flavor with no added preservatives. Now, I will tell you, I ordered some MindWise, and I didn't particularly care for the flavor. It made me do one of these. Whoa. So I just took it and put it in my shake. I just added it to my shake. So it has lime, fennel, peppermint, lemon, and anise in it. So that is something that you can try. If it has the healthy fats and what you're going to want to take for your brain to get your brain going. Okay, Cardiogize. This one is really cool. It actually has a quote in here from D. Gary Young, so I'm going to read it to you. So he formulated this. Gary Young he created them all, but this one, he was talking about the research and the reasoning behind this supplement. And this is what he said. These are his words. I have been doing my own investigating about heart conditions worldwide, but especially in America, and was amazed when the data showed deficiencies to be very similar all over the world. I wanted to conduct research and study herbs used in different countries that particularly give strength, energy, and good nutrition for normal heart function. So we had many herbs shipped in. After testing, it was determined that the various compounds I put together after testing, sorry, I read that wrong. After testing to determine their various compounds, I put together the formula for the most synergic.
Logistic.
No, it's synergic.
Uh,
I do synergy, but it's synergic.
It all works together. Say
It all
that.
works. It all works together. Thanks, Jack. Powerful and beneficial response for the body. Cardiogize will surely join the ranks as another great Young Living supplement. And that was from our founder, D. Gary Young. So it contains the following key ingredients. It has garlic extract, CoQ10, selenium, natural folic acid, vitamin K12, all of which have scientifically proven to aid in cardiovascular health. So it's infused also with 7 essential oils that are going to help with the bioavailability and also support your heart function and proper circulation. So it has in it, you guys, it has in it angelica, which encourages emotional balance and nervous system support. It's also a stimulant and a digestive tonic and an expectorant. I did not know that about angelica. Cardamom supports a healthy digestive system, overall wellness, and healthy lifestyle. Cypress supports the cardiovascular system and muscles and bones. Lavender, which supports cardiovascular and nervous system and encourages emotional balance and healthy skin. It has helichrysum, which provides restorative properties and excellent support to the skin, liver, and nervous system. It also provides cardiovascular system and muscle and bone support. It contains rosemary, which is for digestive and endocrine hormone system, and cinnamon, which supports a healthy immune system and digestion. All of those essential oils are in this Cardiogize. Who wants to go add this to their order like right now? Like I need to have this. I'm 52 and I want to stay 52. I'd be very happy to have this in my diet. So BLM is bone and joint health. We're going to learn about that now. These are 2 of the products that we have. Agilise is for bones and joints. So Agilise is a supplement that's going to help you maintain your muscle, bone, and joint health. This is especially beneficial for athletes if you just started working out or just signed up for a 5K, as well as middle-aged, yes, okay, well, middle-aged and elderly people who want greater mobility and flexibility in their joints through reduction of inflammation. So Young Living uses a unique and powerful ingredients in their formula of Agilise. And one of the things that's in there is frankincense powder. It also has collagen and think of hyaluronic acid is for hydration, and calcium. It has a bunch of words that I can't say. Fructose, an especially formulated proprietary essential oil of blend, wintergreen, copaiba, clove. It has the Northern Lights black spruce oils in it. And those are all known for their joint health benefits to combat natural acute inflammation. And a lot of us are suffering from inflammation. Agilise is absolutely amazing. There's not a day goes by that I do not take Agilise. This is something that I have in my personal group. Actually, I have a basket that has my stuff in that I remember I told you I put all my supplements for the morning and the night. Agilise is in there. All right. Let's go to BLM. This one supports normal bone and joint health, and it contains 3 essential oils. It has type 2 collagen in. So as we age, we don't have enough collagen in our body. And your body stops making it. And so there's different types, there's different levels of collagen. There's collagen 1, collagen 2, collagen 3. You'll find a lot of supplements out there that have different types of collagen in it. This one happens to have type 2, and it's really good for you. It's really good for your bones, and it's really good for your joints. So it also contains wintergreen, balsam fir, and clove essential oil is in this. So that might be a good one for you also. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about happy hormones. All right. So if you don't know a lot about like how hormones work, you may not realize how your organs produce the hormones, right? So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that. But I will cover a little bit of it so you have an idea. So hormones are special chemical messengers in the body that are created in the endocrine glands. That's the pituitary, the thyroid, the parathyroid, the thymus, the sex ovaries, the testes, the pancreas, the hypothalamus, and adrenal glands. I can't believe I said all those words. I'm so proud of myself. These messengers control major bodily functions, from simple basic needs like hunger to complex systems like reproduction, as well as your emotions and mood. When they're in proper balance, hormones help the body thrive. But small problems with hormones can cause serious and life-altering symptoms. There are many supplements and essential oils that can support healthy hormones. I'm going to touch on just a few of Young Living's supplements that support your hormone-producing organs. Do a quick Google search for signs and symptoms of a hormone imbalance. If you say, I have that to any on the list, you may want to pay extra close attention to these products. I intend to do probably in the next few weeks, we'll be doing an extended class just on hormones. They're that important, like it needs its own special class. Okay, Young Living has Thyromin. This is an amazing blend, and its perfectly balanced formula is going to help you maximize the nutritional support for a healthy thyroid function for men and women. So the thyroid gland regulates body metabolism, energy, and body temperature. So are you tired, struggling with brain fog, weight management? A lot of us may struggle with that. Dry skin, or maybe your hair is thinning out a little bit. So maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you feel anxious or sweaty or on edge. It could be that your thyroid just needs a little extra care. So even if you don't have any concerns, like, oh, I feel fine, you should still be supporting your thyroid regularly. So consuming the proper amino acids and minerals is an important start to supporting your thyroid and having a healthy lifestyle regimen. You can do that by taking Thyromin. You would take that daily. That is a daily supplement you would take. Okay, hormone supplements for the ladies. This one is just for the ladies. This is cortisol. Are you experiencing any feelings of fatigue despite adequate sleep? Like, do you feel like you slept 8 hours, but now it's the middle of the day and you're tired? Are you struggling to maintain a healthy weight or having difficulty maintaining optimal health in your cardiovascular system? This proprietary dietary supplement is here for you, and it's designed to aid female glandular system. So Cortistop is the name. What it has in it is in the name. It has cortisol. So it's a hormone produced by the adrenal gland in response to stress and low blood sugar. So remember, we have Jack on here. You learn about fight or flight. Like, do you remember we've gone through this? Like maybe like if you're in the Success Principles with Essential Oils, you've heard about fight or flight. So this hormone is there to help you survive, and it's super important that we have it. But if we have too much in our bodies and too much is released, it can be really harmful to our bodies. So with all the natural stress in everyday living, this is the one to help keep you in check. This bottle, Cortistop, is super popular. If it's ever in stock, you're going to want to get a few bottles. So you're going to want to have enough for an 8-week supply. So this is taken in 8 weeks. So you do 8 weeks on, and then you have 2 to 4 weeks off, and then 8 weeks on and 2 to 4 weeks off. So when it's in stock, you grab a few bottles, you know, as much as you can have backup with that. So where am I? Here we go. So this is for the men. And do not forget about the men. I know I see Pascal. How are you? Byron, we're here. Okay, so Young Living's prostate health does exactly what it says. It supports normal prostate function. So I think we all know that every man needs to support his prostate. The supplement also supports the male glandular system. So prostate health is an essential oil supplement featuring powerful saw palmetto and pumpkin seed oil. Those ingredients are known for their support of a healthy prostate gland. It has a proprietary blend of pure geranium, fennel, myrtle, lavender, and peppermint essential oil. So these liquid capsules offer a targeted release for ideal absorption and minimal aftertaste. So that is for the men. And here we go. Get the best deal. Get them from your members of Young Living. You want to get them. I would say add them to your essential rewards order. So if you're brand new to the company, when you joined and got on essential rewards, you get 10% back from the company in rewards points that you can use to buy products in the future for the first 3 months. For month 4, you get 20% back. 20% back on a $100 order is I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that. If you put in a $100 order and you got 20% back, yeah, obviously you would get 20 points back, and you can use that to buy products in the future. I always forget that mine is there, but now after being in a year, also since I've been buying all of these extra supplements, I've had some $300 and $400 orders, which is really big for me, but I need to have this like every day. I have to have these supplements every day because they're making me healthy, and that's the most important thing to me. So I'm getting 20% back. So just last month, I put in a $278 order on supplements. And guess what I paid? Shipping, $7.50, because it was all paid for with my essential rewards order. So you want to get your supplements. You want to have them sent to you regularly. You need them every month. I recommend that you get your 2 bottles of Ningxia at a minimum. Get your 2 bottles of Ningxia and your master formula. Put those in your essential rewards cart and put them on auto ship. And then you can add in the other stuff. If we're doing, you know, Jack and I are doing an event and we're doing it in July and we want you to have these 3 oils, you can go add them to your order or go get a shop order, but you should have every month at a minimum your Ningxia, 2 bottles of Ningxia and your master formula, bare minimum. Every customer, every person on this call, have those in your life. So
Trina, I just want to comment on what you're saying. First of all, I want to say thank you for what you're doing, because you are modeling that people do not need to know everything. You literally, I have the presentation because you and I both been doing presentations. I did one last week. You literally read a presentation today and you sounded like an expert. You had so much credibility. You talked about your personal experience. It was so incredible. And I just, first of all, want to say thank you for doing that. But what you just explained is vital. So I used to buy things on Amazon. I used to buy things all over the place. And now I get my 1 box every month, sometimes a 2nd box if I decide to do a shop order, but I buy everything in Essential Rewards. I spend $300 or $400, but I buy everything, my cleaning stuff, my everything, vitamin B, vitamin D, my master formula, my Agilase, my BLM, my Ningxia. I get it all every month. And it is so easy to have everything come in one place. And every time I get it, I get more free stuff. So I just want to say that you are doing such a great job of educating people about the actual supplements, while at the same time helping them to understand how to do a great job. You know, it's really an investment in your health, and you're getting all this free money, basically, and you get to just do it. I mean, I have orders for I actually sent some gifts to people on my team last week because I had a contest last month, and I used points for all of it because I buy my supplements from Young Living, and I had like 500 points, and I'm like, let's do a contest. And I sent people all kinds of goodies and got lots of thank yous, and it was so much fun. So Trina, you're doing an amazing job of being a leader right now and just demonstrating how we can do this and have success. So just want to say thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm blushing. But I'm a big sharer, and I feel like I get a lot of this from Jack. Well, I probably have always been that way, but I think I see it more in myself than I see Jack. So Jack goes and he learns something and he gets so excited about it that he wants to go tell people. Wouldn't you say, right, Jack? I mean, isn't that kind of how you got to where you are?
Oh, it is. I always feel, I had this image once that I go up to the top of the mountain. There's a big ball of light like snow. I gather as much as I can. I bring it down the mountain. I hand out little snowballs of light. When I run out, I go back up and get more. And it's like, I just go learn things and I want to share them with everybody. And I have to say that probably 90% of everything you just talked about, I take every month. So it's like, little by little, I educated myself and read up on it. And eventually, I think there's one or two things that I'm not doing that you mentioned. I thought, I should do that, So that's great. Great presentation. Thank you.
Yay. Yay.
Yes, and you did such a great job in the chat. Deborah just said something about the stories. What I love about these presentations that are already pre-done like this one that you can do with prospects. I mean, Monica was actually messaging me privately and she said, can I do this one? Can I do this presentation? Where do I get this? Can I get it in Spanish? And I'm like, yes, I'll help you. Let's do it. These presentations, you can use them and then you can add your personal story and make it so real. Like you were so authentic, Trina, talking about your weight, talking about what's been going on for you. You were in the hospital, all those things. I know you more as a person now, and I already knew these things because I'm friends with you through being in Young Living. But if I heard this for the first time, I'd be like, this woman is authentic. She is real. She is willing to be vulnerable about some really uncomfortable stuff that we're talking about. And you just do a great job of taking things that are like templates and making them yours, making them personal so that people want to be on your team. And so this is really a wonderful modeling you're doing right now, because I know you're a mentor for people, you're growing a team, and everyone that's on here today, she's doing exactly what all of you can do. Like we all have the ability to be enrolling people by teaching. I do some of it on Clubhouse. You can do it however you want. I taught some of this exact same stuff yesterday. I had people messaging me on Instagram. I want some of that drink. I want some of that juice. What's it called again? Like literally asking me to sign them up. I never met them before in my life. So these classes like this can be done on Zoom, they can be done on Clubhouse, they can be done all over the place, and they are fabulous. So thank you for demonstrating that for all of us again. All right, that's enough.
Well, you are welcome. I am super happy to do it. Another thing is that there are a ton of these classes that I found. There is a program called Grow Workspace, but I bought that, and that is something that is put out by